continue the analysis of BWV847, the Fugue, and I will play through the whole exposition. You will hear subject 1, or the subject, in the first voice, alto. Then you'll hear a tonal answer, second voice, subject, and the dominant, against which there's a counter subject introduced. Then there is a transition that prepares for the third voice. In the left hand of the transition, there's an inversion of the counter subject. It's based on that. Then you're going to have the subject in the bass against counter subject 1, and then introduced while the bass is playing is counter subject 2. That's the third below parts of counter subject 1. So now you have the episode, and the episode is, this first episode is rather short because it's one line, because in the next line we have the subject coming back, and once you have the subject and that structure, you're back to the fugue and the subject. And in between, what you have here is the episode. You have what's borrowed in the right hand is a piece of the main subject, which is this. Da-da-dum, bum, da-da-dum, bum, bum, da-da-dum, bum, bum, da-da-dum, bum. Well, it really goes up to there. That's all it is. And there were a number of keys covered there. You had C minor, you had F minor, you had B flat, which is the dominant of E flat, so it leads to E flat major. So you need to know the modulations because the episodes have harmonic modulations. In the left hand against that you have this, the idea borrowed from the counter subject. That's all it is, that's first episode. So let's say we start here. That's it. Little bits of modulation going on. Now here we have the statement in E flat of the subject. And let's hear what it is on top. It's this in E flat. Yum, da, da, dum, bum, bum, da, da, dum, bum, bum, da, da, dum, bum, da, da, dee, 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 dum. So that's it. There's your subject. Against that, you have the counter subject, which is now what you have above that is an inverted counter subject 2. There's a piece of it, which is this. So that's counter subject 2. I'm looking back up there. Yes, indeed. Okay, so now what you have is together the subject and counter subject 2 on top. Let's do that again. Subject 2 was actually this. And then it crossed over to this. That's exactly what counter subject 2 was. Because I'm looking back up at the top. When we first heard counter subject 2, we heard this. captured counter subject 2. Now, in the left hand, again you have that descending.